Hello, collective. This is a reading for, well, those that are dealing with a player and third-party situations. I did used to post these readings a while ago. So yeah, here they are again. So what I will do, and you will know if this reading resonates with you. I will also reveal signs that I'm seeing, right? Yeah, star signs. But yeah, please check out your sign for, more of a personal type of message. So I am going to look into you first. We're going to look at what's happening kind of in your past, perhaps a bit more how, possibly you're attracting this person or attracted them, where you are at the moment in your feelings about them. I'll also see, are they thinking about you? I'll also look into why perhaps you have attracted this person. So whichever messages I do see. These are new cards and I am struggling to shuffle them. Please fast forward if you don't want to see the shuffling here. So just one more time. I just realized there's new terminology on these cards. I'm not used to them. Anyway, so in your present, it is you actually also taking a new, you could be dealing with an Aries or you could be an Aries. I feel more that you might be an Aries. I have that in your chart, but you actually are here about to reset a chapter in your life, right? You might have gone back to also addressed. Well, you also have been investing in. You are someone that work diligently, meaning that you always plant, you always give them water. So you could be someone just day to day that you always try to ensure there are improvements in your life, right? You see the value in implementing small changes. At the moment as well, someone, this energy, flirtatious energy is coming towards you. You might be someone that normally would jump at the opportunity to be swayed by someone as well, but it's as if that you are moving into a new chapter of your life as well, where maybe you are not so reactive, because these type of messages actually, even though you are someone that could seem like you have this sort of thick skin, that you are up for play, right? And that's why often someone meets a player, that you are someone that, because a player, it also takes two to tango, right? But I'm picking up as well, you didn't really have attention to meet a player at all. But perhaps during meeting someone like that, or perhaps meeting people like that, you have addressed certain areas in your life, right? Why that is more of an analyze why. And for some of you, I'm picking up that it's especially about your worth. Perhaps you are saying that, yes, I do know my worth. Of course I know my worth, right? If anything, maybe I'm too worthy, right? So it's not like directly to like, oh, I'm not confident, but it's something to do with how you give out to the world, that how you should be treated in love. So this can be that you are very open-minded to people in general. So I also see 12-12, so that you are a trustworthy person, therefore you assume that other people and give them the benefit of the doubt that they also have the same intentions. So it seemed also that you were taking advantage for your open-mindedness, and that this benefit of the doubt actually backfired. There was secrets, mystery here that was held back. There was also fear, right? It was, I see the secrecy, and someone's with the magician here. That's also the player card in many ways, that someone realize how they can fool you, and so the story began. That's what I'm seeing. So the story began. And actually when you met this person, I see that you met someone at a time where you thought that you were healed and you were out just to have a good time, but there was something you might have at that time when you met this player, and there could be many, but the recent one, that you actually were very happy and you just let go of someone now. So you were sure that the universe will send you someone new that was, you know, the one. And when this person came in as the one, this person could remind you of a father figure as well. You just felt like all the stars and planets are aligning, and this is the one for me. But actually, some of you could have met someone that actually reminded you of a parent that was misbehaving at a certain age, that you've seen, that you mirrored, that you copied, and then you imprinted this, and the next person that showed up, they mirrored a certain way that a parent or sibling or someone close to you were behaving that wasn't positive, that was a trickster to get what they wanted. It's almost like that is something that you was not aware of, and that's something that you've been carrying with you throughout your life here. So that you trusted someone on their face value because you recognized the person almost from your past. So you, therefore, your soul recognized it and said, oh wow, this is my happiness. So it's not something like it's just happened that way, I see. So when you look back, you analyze it and you see that something that you didn't heal, therefore the person that you put on a pedestal actually were also abusing their power here. Now I do see someone was wearing a mask, is a big mask, but you couldn't even tell that with this person here. And then you realize that they didn't really come in to give you love, they came in to teach you something in a way, right? And you to teach them something. You ended up walking away from this person. There was a tower, and there could be more than one tower here. But actually, what caused the tower as well, I see that there could have been another marriage here. You and them are married in the 5D. So you straight away went with your 5D, but then you ignored the 3D, that someone was keeping a secret, someone was wearing a mask. A tower happened because someone pulled away because it's potentially a marriage here, right? But I also see that this person, there is a transformation possibility around this connection. This is actually a connection where I'm seeing that, but as soon as you got together, it fell apart. Now, when you look back, you see that you were attracted to a player and you responded to a player way, whereas in the past, you probably, you wouldn't react the same way. So you are no longer the same person, but in the past, you attracted this person based on you were very happy to move on and take a leap, but you come to know later on that even though you healed from a chapter that was painful and you were ready to go out in the world and on the dating scene, you didn't really heal and figure out why you attract a certain type. So you just met someone else that was exactly the same. So here, love, right? There's this love that it sometimes can happen when someone is on the crossroads as well, right? It's that feeling of if you think of a child, right? Perception of love is often formed in those years as well. So let's say, for example, that you were a girl, your father is the first example of the masculine figure in your life. So it could be seen that if the father isn't emotionally available but extremely authoritative, that you couldn't even open up to your father about your feelings, then there's a high chance that you were attracted to someone with the same setup. So you could, for example, always associate the masculine energy with someone that, okay, they wear the trousers, they are the one that I will respond to. So that type of personality. So that doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be aggressiveness. When I say masculine, it's to do with, okay, the masculine take the lead, the masculine energy take the lead, because that's what I'm used to give that. It's a bit like when someone is about to sprint, the gun goes off, the person that holds the gun is the one that says run. So that's the reaction in you. So you are realizing that as well. Now, going back to this person here, we will also look into them. This person could live on a distance. They could have something that resembles a parent, right? So let's say we have Aries, we have Leo, we have Pisces, we have also Scorpio and Taurus. So I'm seeing here that actually this connection also is a connection where, yes, you've fallen into a third party situation, you've fallen into a player, but here as well, this time I would say that you are protected. There is possible here for a turnaround, that actually this connection, this particular connection, is where two people through a tower and transformation can change. So it's that after numbers of attempts here where repeating the same over and over but not reflecting, then, you know, there is no change. But I see here it's possible here that there's a change. Now, how you change this, so again, you might be healing a relationship that has to do with your own, like relationships close to you. So however, you know, you have the trauma bonding, right? You have something that has to do with your own childhood that again you are healing because you're addressing it. And healing is a complicated topic, right? I think everybody, when they can look back and say, oh, I know, then I healed because, okay, I went through this and that. It's not something that you can just pick up an advice and then you, oh, okay, thank you for telling me and now healed, right? It's work in progress. It has to do with forgiveness, and yeah, it's complex. So, but anyway, moving on to your person. So let me pick up these energies. So this is the last time that you are encountering a player, but this player here, because of the situation and energies surrounding this connection, potentially you're dealing with a divine counterpart. There's a lot of twin flame vibe in this week's reading. Here there is a possibility to break the chain that has maybe passed through generations of ancestors, right? So where your parents could be like, no, love, this is how love is, and they are sort of not even discussing with you what trauma bond maybe you have. So it's like you have to figure this all out by yourself. But now moving on to your person. So continuing then, it's quite a smooth from looking into your cards. So they are on a crossroads as well. Something about them knowing they haven't made a choice yet, but they know they have to take a different path. For your person, this player, right, the communication, a lack of communication let them down. So this is someone that it could be very romantic, right? They bring a cup to the table. They have no issues showing this romance, and I see they feel that you are a strong soulmate. Now, you might be dealing with someone with heavy water in their chart. See, this person potentially is someone that, wow. So, well, it definitely looks like this reading. I didn't really expect this, to be honest with you. A tower moment is happening around them. It could be also around you. Someone here that with the 10 of Earth on their home situation is them, perhaps they've denied their true feelings. They denied the truth, speaking up, right? They've been on a crossroads. They haven't really given that offer to you. The Page of Earth is that you could be with someone for the longest time where the love seems great. I'm picking up here as well. This could be like an unconventional situation where you've had a relationship for the longest time with them. But again, it doesn't mean that it's satisfying. Some of you could have been in many relationships where you kind of know that they have another person, but it doesn't matter because you love each other so much and you actually have you know, a great time and so on together, right? So it is that I don't want to, what I can't see I don't know, so it's that as well. But I see here what is changing here is with the Temperance. There is a healing going on. This connection again, it is a possibility to move forward. Holding back the truth became too burdensome for your person. They could have been holding back the truth from their family as well. It doesn't mean they have to be in a third party, but because this is the reading about it, so there you go. Something about this person, they copied something from their parent about, as long as they speak nice words and as long as they're sweet and as long as they are loving, right, that compensate for the truth of what they actually want to do. So they have been living in secrecy about their feelings, right? So they have withheld the truth. So they might have a parent here that is see the pain, that avoided the truth at all costs because we have to live up to an image that is the legacy as well. So there's a lot of lies. This is someone that got used to white lies. They got used to being stuck. They got used to not speaking. Someone here has very poor communication as well. Again, it is because of their, it's like heritage is saying, no, our tradition is what we follow. Whatever happens around it, you keep that under wraps. I leave that up to you. So you are also dealing with someone that really didn't plan to, you know, no one probably to decide from their young, or I'm going to be this way, I'm going to hold the truth. I see that I'm picking up with you. You are someone that are open-minded, so therefore you keep the secrets and you're used to keeping that uncertainty and that fear, and you let people that is scared of confrontation come close to you because they don't have to face their fear. But now it's time to face the fear. So this is where they faced the fear and potentially ran away. Right? So that's when you have this player ghosting you. But for you, you're not surprised because you could already see it coming because of your intuition. So it is again also that I don't see the heartbreak here because you also, both of you have a strong connection, but you almost know what's going to come next. Here there is someone that have to have the courage to face an ending. The ending means that when the truth comes out, which they are holding back because they are scared, it's either they stay like that, lose out on the love with you, because here you see a genuine feelings, but they are not genuine way they're behaving. It's mind games because they have to play these games to not get caught, because they are keeping this legacy together, which is either a third party. Again, it's likely. I will pull some cards here, and right, so they're finding a way around it. This is someone that have been used to a lie, and they're used to keeping two situations until they met you. They have an opportunity here to heal that trauma bond that they are carrying, right? Here with the Six of Water and the message of water, it's something to do with listen to their heart in their childhood. What was their original root? We also have here, you know, with the light on the head, it's like coming up, and it's Lucia Day, something like that. Yeah, wearing the candles on the head. It's a celebration, so that could be a significant date here. So I see here that when they met you, you were another person that they had the opportunity to have this genuine love with, because they are not they're fearful of expressing their love in where they are, so they are keeping this facade. So they are, yeah, I see that, okay, okay, not all of them. So you see here, someone, unfortunately, this person have a warped idea how a relationship should look like, because again, they've been living this way for a very long time, and we're going to go into compare you to. It's almost like they allowed an alter ego, such as a player, become a person. That person, they said to themselves, well, this is your opportunity to enjoy this love and this excitement. And actually, they are trying to persuade themselves and say, this is enough for me, because it is so exciting. So the moment they met you, the experience they have with you, it's very precious to them, and it feeds their King of Cups, it feeds their emotions. But again, because of fear and because there are a commitment here in place in their home, this comes first. The money comes first here. But it is a choice. It's never not a choice for anyone, right? So it's just explaining what's happening around this person. It's never really an excuse, but it's just, yeah, they have been used to here lying about the soulmate connection, keeping away their feelings and communication, pretending it doesn't exist, pretending the magic don't exist. It is a burden for them, but they've been used to the burden as well. So again, when it came to an opportunity for this person to come forward, they bailed. They bailed here, and they let the cup spill. They looked for another opportunity to have the same setup here, right? But it just caused them to block, because here as well, this wish fulfillment, they actually experienced more than a play, because the Six of Cups is a play, right? It is the Six of Cups is getting together with someone from childhood, right? That's the original meaning, playing, giving each other flowers, being happy, right? So they were originally happy with that, so they could have tried to continue saying that, okay, the setup worked for me before, but now it doesn't really work for them before, but they have not managed to fix it with you. So here it is that they succeeded. This is someone that succeeded in their life. They succeeded not getting caught here. Yeah. So again, it gives this person a new opportunity to repeat it with someone else, right? And I also see that people around them almost know what's going on, but they just keep the facade in place. So, but what they do want to do is they want to go on this journey again, but they cannot have this journey with you anymore, because your intuition have realized what they're all about. So that's the situation you're in. Let's look into, yeah, I'm going to do the full reading, compare you and this person. All right, let's look at, I'll do a quick reading. What's the potential for this connection here? Potential for healing, right? Is it going to stay that way? That is the end of the journey, right? It does look like I'm seeing that you are the one that perhaps will heal wounds, trauma bonding. You might be looking into something about cord cutting and healing here. I do see that you will regardless do that in terms of this connection. And again, this will be the last connection that you are attracted to someone. It's not really, I don't see you as someone that is, I'm after a person with these traits. It never really is like that, right? I'm often surprised when I read sort of, oh yeah, this person that is, they should have just seen this person is so and so, but people have a destiny. Nobody is looking for a bad person. It's just experiencing through living, right? I think it is. It's never about let's say, there's 20 people. I guess number 2 and number 3, yeah, they're good to go, right? It's not like that. You can only people in love, they feel the same love as someone else that would choose the person that has a blank canvas, let's say. So I think I'm picking up for you that are listening to this reading. It's not about you saying, oh yeah, I really wanted to explore the excitement. I was after these traits and it was obvious. To you, it was never obvious. You are someone that it's just very, you assume the best in everyone, and that's how you do proceed. So it wasn't because of that, but you're learning from especially this connection that, okay, the reason why I fall in love with this person has to do with something that I can work on. So, okay, yeah. So that's that realization with you, and that happens through, I know again, healing is a big topic, right? So it is about you, only you will know what that is. So for example, many of you might have been in situations where you've put yourself in situations, right? Let's say you are going out a lot to in the social life, right? And there's many tempting offers, and it's fun to also look at people, or if you're on a dating site, right? It's fun. So you then, when you're there, your eyes is telling you, oh, I like what I see, I like what I see. So you are there, and then suddenly you create this chemistry, which is great, right? But then you have to also learn about yourself, because if you sit at home and not learning about it, how you're going to heal as well. So I do see here that you are someone that didn't get scared off from love, rather you did also go out there again, and that's great, right? I also see that based on, though, that you were not able to see who was who at some point. You experience a heartbreak, and especially falling into a situation where there's a third party, because you assume that someone will not do that, right? But you learn that someone would, right? The moon energy is you're dealing with someone that could have Pisces in their chart. This person spent a lot of time on social media. This could be a sign as well that they are not out as much, but they live on social media. So that's their way of being attentive. This card again is not meant to be here. Also, you could be dealing with also attracting someone that don't have a lot of finances, they don't have a lot going for them. So they put more of an effort into what they're good at. This is someone that is good at the social aspect of things. They're good at playing. So to clear your confusion, they put themselves in front of you and say, come into my group. Like, I have the most tempting group here. But I see here that what surrounded this connection from the start was red flags. It was red flags, but again, this is someone that is very good at showing you that they are the right group to choose. They are with the right people. Maybe they have really good people around them, but then this person here is someone that wears a mask, and again, they use the opportunity to give you a lot of attention. So also with you, I see maybe you are someone that is not used to getting a lot of compliments, maybe as a child, but then as you grow up, you become very beautiful, and again, you put yourself in places where people give a lot of compliment, and you got a lot of compliments, and for you that was a sign of affection as well, right? Yeah, I see that there is around you here, temptations led to heartbreak. Temptations of not wanting to see what was in these cups before they came forward to you led to heartache. It was saying that I have good attention, I only want the recognition here. It was, and it happened again and again and again. Someone came towards you, was more than one person as well, and they also were in a third party. It's because of you have someone, I would say, a very pure soul. You're someone that is abundant. Perhaps you seem very confident. There's something about you that's very exclusive, but you had to go through some pain here to experience that. I see many of you are healing trauma bonding, a relationship with a parent, or understanding what went wrong there as well. Perhaps some of you are getting even therapy for something to do healing, because there is help to receive. So you have experienced a certain type of person. Many of you could have met someone that, you know, the word that is used a lot, I try to avoid using it, but a set of behaviors. It's a set of behaviors that you attract based on perhaps some wounding that you have carried from a childhood. Even though you might not even see this right now, you have been digging deeper here. So what's coming out of the situation here for you, it is that you are actually moving towards a new path, single, and not starting over, but you have to go through the motions here. Your expectations is to learn something from this journey here as well. Your intentions is very much to develop yourself. It's like you are no longer scared of looking at the wounds that you have experienced in these connections, but you were not willing to do that before. So you could have repeated something and you went back out again. You got pain, you went out again. You received pain, you went out again. But you were like, but I am here to do a good deed and a good intention, right? So something about the reason awakening here. Now a person though, so we're going back to the same person. They do show up here. They have feelings, but their feelings is sort of within a group here, and they are not really expressing. They're showing this kind of scattered communication, right? They could be very obsessive watching you, so you felt that, okay, here's the chemistry. Maybe you made excuses for them as well. You were to say, oh, it's like you made excuses for them all the time. And there was secrets within this union as well, and there wasn't anything else but lust here. So it could have been mistaken for love, I see as well. But this has to heal, because I do see in your spread, you have an opportunity here to heal here, and there is a fantastic connection for you, but you have to heal. Only you know what you have to deal with. So for example, just to give you an example then, okay, let's say when you were attracting all these options, were you drunk, for instance? Which environment were you in? Right? But you also have to go where you're excited to be in. So just because the book says, oh, you should meet someone at the library, that's not you. You would not go to the library and meet someone, right? That has to do also with something that you are, it's like something about the type of person you are attracted to. It comes from maybe studying as well. It's something that is developing within you, but it's an ongoing process here as well. Also, you have learned here about not all compliments are real. That is not a sign of love and affection. Some people can also smother you a lot. So if you are very beautiful, they give you a lot of compliments. It doesn't mean that you don't take it as, oh, they are in love with me, but I see that you have this, you can attract, because you are very attractive. It's something on the outside that you just have this certain look, and it has to do also with your healing. So that means I'm picking up that places you go and what you do, it's like giving off a different vibe around you as well. So perhaps, you know, yes, you have a sexual power that is confidence, and that you should show, that's very much you, but then realizing, putting yourself in certain environment, you're not getting that valued as you would in another situation, something like that. So let's look into your person. So very interesting reading so far. And I do see here, for those of you that are dealing with players, third parties here, you have decided here it's the last time. It's the last time that, but you have to decide to get help. So that help could be you're studying something and you become aware of a trend and you are saying, okay, now I know. So there's something that you are realizing as well. So to break the cycle. So for example, right, in the modern day, we have the Page of Swords. There is always a hunter and then there's a prey. This person could be a hunter, right? They're looking for beautiful gems to praise, right? So you are someone that is a beautiful gem. So again, let's say when you post any pictures, you have someone that's giving you a lot of attention, and for a while it compensated for a lack of attention perhaps from childhood. That's something that you're realizing, and you kept this going for a long time to compensate perhaps affection and praises from your loved ones as a child. So you almost replaced it. in a way. So you are realizing that, or perhaps I have replaced that. So it's something about you detoxing from a certain way of getting attention, where you could have been completely addicted to get that type of attention for a while, but then going through a heartache because of the attention that was a positive thing, you are realizing that there's other places to get the attention. I see that now you want attention based on your creativity, for instance. You are here sort of surrounding yourself with people that is praising you for your work, but you're also getting excitement from it. So that's, of course, the point. It's temptation. We have a temptation because it's something we're also excited about, but how long will we sustain this for, basically? So this could have gone on for a long time. So you are changing something there about where you are, how you how you post any pictures, how you present yourself. It's something about the environment you are changing, and that also is changing the audience as well. So okay, so the person here, you're dealing with someone again. This is someone that look for praise in their in crowds that they want to connect with, because this person is also we have the High Priestess. They are in tune with their inner self. This person could also be a bit psychic. They know that, but when someone is psychic, they can also abuse it. This person is likely that they could have a options, or they could even have a family that they tend to hide. Now, also, this is someone that their issue here is someone that didn't get much attention as a child. Perhaps they didn't have many options. Suddenly they grew up and they are better looking and they're realizing how to get this attention, right? So, but they also here have a trauma bonding. So when it comes to relationships, right, they might look up to a father figure that wasn't necessarily showing the right behaviors when it comes to, okay, why they're in a relationship, how they treated their mother, or vice versa, as a parent here, or a boss even. So I see as well, they have they know what love is deep down, but somehow they were confused what it is or how to express it, because someone told them, and I think that I received that in the previous reading as well, that they said, oh, love is a burden. Love is a burden, therefore love is something that you commit to, or it has to do via you are a father figure, mother figure, or you have to, let's say you have to commit to someone, but it doesn't necessarily have to be for love. I do see someone here that you're dealing with that have their own wounds, and they're hiding them. You can be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. They confuse other people in love, Aries as well, because they manage to wear a mask. I do see someone, Scorpio, maybe also Virgo. They're used to keeping they're just used to keeping their feelings away. So to the world, they could also look up to their ancestors and say, okay, this is the structure that I obey to, and so they move on here. They also have this, when I come back to this masculine energy, that because they are looking up to this masculine energy, they are showing you that, and that's also the response within you. So really you two were a perfect match, but at the same time it's also possible to heal. As soon as you two met, it felt like you were meant to be, but then this person freaked out, and again your wounding came up, because if they took the call to end it, run away, you took that decision as heartbreak. Okay, they decided it, they abandoned me, therefore it must be so. Whereas if you were healed, you could have just reached out and asked them. So you didn't want to know the answers here. So you went into heartache just assuming the worst because you were scared of this person's second answer. So there's a lot of there's a lack of communication here. I do see someone again. They could be. So this is someone that could be with. Someone that has a lot of masculinity in them, that could also be maybe not argumentative, but it's a bit sort of feisty type of connection here as well. I just do see that this person is not healing, and they are is something about the power trip they get when they have the opportunity to deal with these options, because no one is telling them off. This is someone also you're dealing with that you can't tell them off, because it's like dealing with someone that's narcissistic, and they will just, it's impossible to argue with them, right? So it's like they have this way. It doesn't mean that's what they are, but it's like someone you don't want to argue with. It's just not, it's too much trouble for what it's worth as well to stand up to this person here. So again, they missed out on this love with you to get off the ground, because their wounds here, is them. It doesn't last when someone is showing the masculinity, right, regardless of the gender, and you are someone that is timid and just trust for everyone to show the good side. When they don't show the good side, you are sort of, oh, sorry, I'm going away then, and you went into a child wounding phase. Whereas now you have the opportunity to heal, but there has been pain that this person have it's been difficult for many of you to deal with this type of personality, and it is the universe showing you another way to heal as well, it's giving you an opportunity. So because pain is always an opportunity to heal, but it doesn't stop you from moving into the victim mentality as well. Many of you are just saying, why I am going through such hardship in love. Why is it that I am the chosen one to be treated this way? Why am I attracting someone in a third party, or someone with wounds, someone that is a player, someone that have bad traits? Why? So this could have happened again and again and again, and it could be still happening. There's something about, it's a complex, it's complex to heal from. I see that it's you haven't even found the answers yourself here. So, but I do pick up that an inspiration that you have got in your life to succeed, it has to do with investments, your vision and perseverance about a business perhaps, is giving you a new confidence. And during this growth, you are also learning about yourself. And what you're learning about yourself is that not to take perhaps people's actions personally. So you are now distancing yourself from the actual person, but more looking at what's happening between two people that have wounds. And it says here, when you learn to address that, and when you also learn to say what went wrong maybe in the family dynamic that I've experienced, if I could go back and change the family dynamic, what will it look like? It helps you heal. And here we see as well, because of there is again someone that is coming back to you. I'm picking up that you are someone very, very independent. Here there is a divine union that is a twin flame union, right? They desire to come together, but you have someone here that haven't really healed, and also the same with you. I see that this connection coming together as it is now, even if it has a label of a divine union, it will not end well, because someone here has not even started that healing process. So I see for most of you here, it is about, some of you could be in the middle of this pain as well, and I'm very sorry if you are. It's that you can constantly attract this type of energies as well. Some of you, so you have different healing ways as well. So cord cutting, but also heart wall removal, finding a healer that can work with you specifically. That also has to do with trust. So for many of you, it could also be, well, I can't trust because if I attract, maybe they just want my money, right? There's something that could be quite complicated for you to deal with, but it is of course it's possible to heal here. But I see you could face a difficult decision, because I'm picking up someone tend to come back here in different shapes, different ways, looking less of the devil, but more as a saint, right? So someone, it's like trying to fool you. It's the same as well, let's say, I don't know if you're into, you know, cleansing and your body basically, and you want to stop eating sugar, right? So it is that trying to say to yourself, well, this definitely can't be sugar, but you know that if you're not supposed to eat any sugar at all, like there might be some food that just looks completely sugar-free, but you know, if you look at the packet, that it will still have sugar, but for sure your mind at first glance you can say it's not sugar, right? So that's the same with the type of person you are dealing with. For some of you, you are facing you are going to face them again, where you would expect that, okay, I haven't spoken to them for a while, they must come back for a reason. I think it's clear that, you know, it's over, but they haven't healed, so they will turn up as the devil. Temptation, right? It's a temptation, not to hurt you, but temptation. Then will you say yes? Will you say yes? Or see, it's a possibility here to revisit the past, but actually to revisit the past is coming out of more pain and then good memories. So I see there's a cycle. Someone wants to repeat with you because you are their light, you are their love, but they are coming from so much darkness. So you could have been suddenly involved in this person's darkness, and you want to break this bond. Maybe you don't know how to break this bond with them, this darkness that you find yourself in with this person, right? Some of you might go to a healing retreat. See, in the present, I see that you are changing direction. In the past, you were out for the fun as well. You were light-hearted about it, but it still brought a tower. While having fun with them, you realized that, oh, right, I just got caught up in the base cube here, and there's a lot of havoc. So you were just pulled into a situation here that you didn't want to be in as well. And I see here that you are someone that want to show your strength, but perhaps as well, your learning experience for those of you that are dealing with players and third parties and want to break that chain, it has to do with, leaving that out in the cold and not like going into celibate or, you know, don't want to come near. That's all well and good. But when you come out of it, who are you going to appear as? So the Queen of Wands as well, we know that the Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles is someone that is seen as abundant, beautiful and energetic and thick-skinned, right? You look like no one has touched a hair on your head, but it is also a choice here to be showing a different side to yourself, because if you go back out in the world and show exactly the same, even though you are not the same, again, it has also an attraction to this there's someone that see you as their temptation. So that's something you will also be faced with. So this week, it looks like you are going to address here what happened in my own family dynamic. Why do I tend to get stuck on someone that clearly doesn't have my best interest? This is not going to be the right timing, right? What is the most likely outcome? I do see that for most of you, you are going to continue almost staying in sort of a rehab away from this person, because you are saying, I do want to move away from a player. King of Wands here. This is like, okay, moth to a flame. I think I had a Scorpio reading, so that came up. So maybe you're a Scorpio as well, with these, you know, and I'm not saying that Scorpio is looking for players. It's just that it came up someone that is like persistently want to be in your life, but you have changed. You don't want to be in that situation, but it's just hard. The only way that you can avoid them is like closing the door, rolling, you know, take the curtain down, right? Leave your phone off. But that's an extreme case. You don't really want to have to do all that, right? To do all that to avoid them, right? Or to avoid falling into a temptation, because that's where you're doing it. So you are scared here that this person will come in very sweet, and then you feel foolish because you have sort of thought all the worst about this person, when there is nothing, well, they wouldn't hurt a fly, right? But you know also here, someone is hiding a relationship. I do feel that someone is hiding another relationship here with the Queen of Pentacles, is possible, or the Queen of Wands as well. So there is that secret going on. I do see that you also, for some of you falling into players and coming from third parties, it's the same thing, because they are not happy where they are. They're not able to really express their feelings. They are more in the Emperor. This could be someone with maybe Aries and Scorpio or water sign in their chart. So they are showing that they are not comfortable to take off their mask, I'm seeing. Yeah. How you will move on from a player and for someone to change, right? It's very much to continue having patience with yourself. Continue to take new leaps of faith towards yourself. So without this person or anyone else that you've encountered in mind, it's more about saying, I do not have to have a grudge towards someone, or have to like put a face to fear. I don't have to put a face to a person I have to avoid. I have to continue taking leaps of faith towards myself. And this is how everyone else will fall into a different, you know, it's kind of a different place around you. That's the answer. You are turning a cycle, a direction. There's a moment of fate, making adjustments. There's a new opportunity in abundance, but you are, wealth and fertility is here. The temperance is also healing. Some of you have also healed from addictions as well, so it's easy for you not to fall into an old pattern as well. So that's something I'm picking up. But it's been a long journey, and it's been a painful one in love. Many people cannot see it written on you because you look young, glowing, successful, but you are carrying a wound within that you are going to heal, and I think that you are determined to heal that wound as well. But you might feel stuck again, how to heal that wound. But it says here, continue to take leaps of faith towards yourself without putting anyone's name to that pain. You don't need to name and shame in your mind, right? To say, okay, if it wasn't for this and this person, then I will be all right. But it's yeah, there is something that you are healing within you because you're gaining more confidence. There is more to know than what you currently know. Despite the frustration, you are on your way to making all your dreams come true. Yeah, your life is a turning point right now. You are ready. So here is also something about don't allow scarcity mindset to limit your success, and don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. So it's something to do with the confidence that you are evolving here as well, that you will have confidence in all aspects of your life by dealing and healing this trauma bond that you have to attracting in a love that is involved with players and third parties here. So there's progress, but sometimes progress come with a bit of pain as well. So yeah, these were the messages I had for you. You can also pick up messages from the signs that I'm posting as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon.